Everybody knows to go no contact after getting dumped, right? And going no contact has two distinct purposes. One is so that you can focus your time and your energy on becoming the very best version of you that you can be. But the other one, which is what we're talking about today in this video, is giving your ex a chance to miss you by the complete lack of your presence and your energy. So in this video, I'm covering the 5 key signs that your being in no contact is triggering your ex's fear of loss. And that's exactly what you want if you want them back. So let's talk about it. Trigger number 1, the power shift. Your ex now has a complete loss of emotional control over you. They can't predict your reactions. There's no power to affect your mood. And there's a complete loss of emotional leverage. Then there's the impact on their ego. There's no attention or validation from you anymore. And yes, they could be getting attention and validation from others, especially if they have daddy issues or something like that. They probably are getting a lot of that from a lot of other people. But there's something special about getting it from you because you were actually their partner and you have a longer history together probably than those other people. They can't gauge their importance to you anymore because you're treating them as if they don't exist, and that drives them crazy. They're forced to question their decision about dumping you. And ultimately, all of this is leading them to wonder about you. And anytime somebody is wondering about you, their attraction for you is going up, and that's exactly what you want. Trigger number 2, the mystery effect. There's an information vacuum. There's no access to your healing journey. They can't track your progress. They're missing important life updates from you. And yes, maybe you're still connected on social, and they may be getting a little bit of that from there, but it's not the same as hearing about it directly from you. And you're only posting what you want to post. Then there's the psychological impact. Humans naturally have a need for closure. We want to be able to feel good about decisions that we make and to be able to move on with a clean slate. They can't get that if they dumped you and you went completely no contact. There's also the fear of the unknown. They don't know if they're going to find somebody better than you. They don't know if you're going to find somebody better than them, or maybe if you already have found somebody better than them. They just don't know. There's also a loss of familiar patterns, routines, things that the two of you did together. That's completely gone. And ultimately, mystery creates attraction. Trigger number 3, the replacement fear. Ultimately, they have 3 core anxieties over the breakup. Fear of you meeting somebody new. They can't monitor your dating life unless they're hearing about it from mutual friends. And even if they saw you as their backup option, they now have lost that backup option. Then there's the competitive instinct. They fear being replaced. Then there's the comparison anxiety. Are you dating somebody new? And are they younger? Are they hotter? Are they more intelligent? And there's the perceived loss of ownership, because in every relationship, there's always a little bit of a power dynamic and maybe a power struggle. And over time, the longer you stay in no contact, this fear intensifies. Trigger number 4, the reality check. They're having to face consequences of their decision to dump you and live life without you. They can't come to you as a shoulder to cry on. Their routines are now empty because there's a huge space missing that used to be filled by you. And the impact of your true absence is being felt across every aspect of their life. Then there's the psychological adjustment. They're processing the real loss of you and the relationship. And even if you were doing things that were unattractive in the end that led to getting dumped, overall in the course of your relationship, you were probably giving a lot more than you were taking, and there was probably way more good than bad. And they're adjusting to the idea that this could be permanent, that they could lose you forever. And they now no longer have a safety net. This stage is crucial because this is the point they need to get to where they begin to question whether they made the right decision, and they start to question whether they should reach out to you. And trigger number 5, the loss of access. You were probably really good friends, maybe even best friends during the course of your relationship. And they've now not only lost their lover, they've also lost their best friend. They're beginning to realize what they gave up by dumping you. And once they've come to these last 2 stages, that is exactly when you can expect to hear from them. And usually that can be anywhere from 30, 60, maybe 90 days. But if they have an avoidant attachment style, especially a dismissive avoidant attachment style, you can expect it to take at least 6 months for them to get to this stage, especially if you have an anxious attachment style and were a little clingy, a little smothering, and a little needy during the relationship. But until they reach out to you directly and say, I miss you, I want to see you, can we get together? together, stay in no contact. Don't take any little activity on social media or any breadcrumbing as an excuse to break no contact. Stay vigilant. It's also important for you to recognize that there is a difference between a fear of loss, which is kind of ego-based, and genuine regret, where they actually think they made a mistake by dumping you. And anxiety doesn't equal true love. So they may be feeling some of these things, but it may not be enough to get them to want to come back to you. So for that reason, you should not be sitting around waiting on them either. Get back out there and begin dating new people and rebuilding your life and making your life this dream life that they didn't think was possible. Remember, I do offer one-on-one coaching. That can be in the form of a phone call, a Zoom session, or you can simply email me your problem and I'll record a custom video just like this one and get it back to you within a couple of weekdays. If you want more info on that, it's down in the description or on this card right up here. But let me know your story about what's going on with you and your ex down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.